I'm Dr. Daniel Kantor, Neurology in Real Time. I'm joined here by Dr. Rosalind Kalb, who's a clinical psychologist and a consultant to both the National Multiple Sclerosis Society as well as Can Do MS. We're here at the Consortium of MS Centers annual meeting, and we're not just talking about people with multiple sclerosis, we're also talking about that care partner, that important person who's that silent and not so silent all the time partner who's there behind the person with multiple sclerosis. What does a care partner mean to you?
So I have to start by saying that when one person is diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, the entire family is. And certainly a spouse or parent or partner is getting that news at the same time, and their life is changing and being impacted from day one. So what we're trying to figure out is what the healthcare community, the MS community, needs to do from the time of diagnosis to begin to pay attention to the needs of support partners so that the couple, if that's what they are, can work together to manage a chronic, unpredictable illness while each continuing to take care of each other. Their ability to live successfully and fully with a challenging disease sort of depends on their ability to thrive in their partnership as they do this. And historically, we've really neglected that support partner, and now we're trying to come up with ways to have them integrated fully from the beginning, their emotional needs, their physical health, and their overall wellness.
What are the top three things you've seen in really model partnerships between a support partner and the person with multiple sclerosis? What are those top three ideas that you think other people can emulate?
I'm not sure if I can come up with three altogether, but I think it's that recognition from the beginning that it's not just a disease of the person who's diagnosed. We start from that. The second is that they have to be able to communicate effectively and openly with one another. We have to take the word selfish out of our vocabulary. There is no selfishness about expressing your needs to one another and talking about what works for us as a couple, what works for our family, how do we manage this together. And when there are healthcare providers who don't honor that partnership or are not inclusive, I think that's when you think about trying to find a healthcare provider who will work with you and your support partner over the course of this disease to manage it successfully.
And I think the third one is a true partnership. And what I mean by that is every single person has something going on with them. 1 in 5 Americans has a chronic disability, not to mention financial disability, which affects almost as equally number of people. But you have to have a partnership, which means you have to give and you have to receive. So a support partner who just gives and gives and gives is not doing anything really well for that person with MS, because the person with MS feels like now we have an unequal relationship. You have to keep that equality of the relationship, which means that while one person has MS, one other person might have heart failure. One other person might have financial issues, might have stress going on. And you have to have that giving and taking, because that also makes the person with multiple sclerosis know that they're a valuable part of that partnership.
So I couldn't agree with you more, and the way we talk about it is that you want to end up with a balanced partnership in which each person feels like he or she is giving and also receiving, and also that they're planning for the unpredictable future, because one may be a care person today, but it could turn around in the flash of a nothing, and suddenly the person who's been the support partner has needs. And now I have to go.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.